Member for Kitchener Centre.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. With our parliamentary leader, Elizabeth May, unable to attend this morning, it's my honour to rise on behalf of the Green Caucus to mark the passing of Her Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II. Before I begin, I too want to acknowledge the tragic loss of life in James Smith Cree Nation and let that entire community know that we are thinking of them. With her reign of over 70 years, the longest of any British monarch, Her Majesty was a true example of living a life of service. I'd like to express our condolences to her family and all those who loved her. Reflections on the life of the late sovereign tend to center on the word duty. It was the decision of her late uncle to reject the call of duty and follow the call of love that led to her father, King George VI, to the throne. And it was his untimely death in 1952 that threw a young woman, a newlywed at that, into a life of service and duty. The personal cost to her and her family can never be fully known, no matter how many Hollywood treatments her life inspires. As a constitutional monarchy, our system of government acknowledges Her Majesty the Queen as our head of state. That close connection binds all members of the Commonwealth. And of course, there are many political questions that remain to be discussed, but today is not that day. Today, we honor and mourn a remarkable woman who loved this country and its citizens, the late Queen Elizabeth II, who set a standard that is unparalleled. My seatmate and colleague from Saanich Gulf Islands had wished to be here this morning, and I know she has cherished various encounters with the royal family. Although she did not meet with the Queen, her husband, the late Duke of Edinburgh, the Prince Philip, and his son, now the King, were very active in conservation of nature and environmental causes. Her Majesty shared those concerns. But what endears her to so many of us are her playful encounters. The Prime Minister just referenced her quips that made her feel old, as in 2015 at the Commonwealth Head of Government meeting in Malta, when she poked fun at him for publicly making her feel ancient. Personally, I think it is fabulous that Noel Coward so loved the Queen and her Queen Mother for their mischievous sense of humor. As we reflect on the Queen's life and the road ahead, let us hold the duty of reconciliation with Indigenous people across the country. Thank you.